Johnson, Moderna, and others. And we're weeks away from a vaccine, and we're going to give the vaccine. We're going to have it transported by our military all over, logistics all over the country, and it's going to be great. And it's going to be given to our seniors first. I think they have to get it first, and our frontline workers. Free. You know why it's free? Because it wasn't their fault. It was China's fault. And it will quickly eradicate the China virus. And but with or without it, it's going to go away. And we are rounding. It drives them crazy, the fake news media. It's going away. And if you look at Europe, you look what's happening over in Europe, that always use that as look at Europe. Well, take a look at Europe. They have a problem, a big problem, and we don't want that to happen. Thanks to our groundbreaking therapies, our excess mortality rate is 40% lower than Europe's, and right now cases are surging in Europe despite draconian lockdowns. You know, they've been locking down, and it didn't help them much, that are spreading misery and suffering and destroying those nations. For months, Democrats celebrated as left-wing rioters took to the streets by the thousands. You know, you're allowed to riot. They don't ask about masks. You're allowed to riot. You're allowed to go through, loot, and burn stores. Oh, boy, Hunter. We also have a fantastic person who's running for a congressional seat and is doing very well, I understand. Jim Bogdat. Where is Jim? Good. I hear it's going well, going good. Get out and vote for this guy. He's a star. Gonna be great. And a former congressman who's been a right early supporter, a great one. Tom Marino. Thank you, Tom. What a great when are you getting back? Come on back, okay? Great one. We have another great one. Nobody. $33.1. It's called a Super V. We're gonna have the best economic year in the history of our country next year. Unless you elect somebody that wants to do a quadrupling of your taxes. I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think so. I signed landmark criminal justice reform, and I announced a platinum plan, which will create 3 million new jobs for African Americans, and also deliver school choice to any parent that wants it, which is so important. They've been looking to do that for a long time. To protect our security, I suspended the entry of foreign refugees from terror-afflicted nations, if it's okay with you. I mean, you don't mind. I don't think we don't want people from terror-inflicted. Think of this. Biden, in the manifesto, that's the agreement that he made with crazy Bernie Sanders. Well, I shouldn't say that because we get a lot of the Sanders people. You know, people don't realize 4 years ago, we got a big percentage of Bernie Sanders because they agree with me on trade. They know everyone takes advantage of the United States on trade. And we are doing great on trade right now. Biden wants a 700% increase in it's close. It's extremely close. It'll be extremely close. Trump wins by 44 points. No, it's close. No, but think of it. He wants to raise your taxes, the highest. He wants to let people in from places that you don't want 'em. We want to have safety and security. And that's why when you talk about suburbia, they were saying women of suburbia. Good, thank you, Doug. Ben came in and says, well, he's a wonderful guy, he is. And he ran a good race, too. He's a great guy. He's a nice guy, and he's a great guy, and he's done a terrific job. But he came in and he said, we can amend it a little bit and make it tougher. I said, no, Ben, we got to terminate it. And then I hear the women of suburbia don't like me. I think they love me. I think they do. And when I said that, then I hear the women of suburbia don't like me. I think they love me. I think they do. And when said, but you were begging. Here it is. You must love me after what I did. I cut the regulation. You don't know what the. You must love me after what I did. I cut the regulation. You don't know what the regulation was. That's. I love you too. I love you too. Just get out and vote properly. Just do what's right. You do what's right. We're gonna have a big victory. The Biden plan, this guy had so many years to do all this stuff. All he does is complain. You didn't do this, or what did you do? You just left 3.5 years ago. The Biden plan. I'd rather not have it happen over here. Is that okay? Do I have everybody's approval on that? Huh? Even these two veterans are saying we agree with it. And I'm keeping the terrorists out of our country. And when they come back in, we're getting them the hell out of our country. Okay? We invested $2.5 trillion with a T, $trillion in the U.S. military when I took over. 4 years ago, can you believe it? Almost 4 years ago, our military was depleted from all of these wars and all of this stuff and places so far away and lands that's so far away, and we were depleted. And a very highly overrated general, you've heard me say this, extraordinarily overrated. He came into my office and he said right at the beginning, sir, we have no ammunition. I said, no president should ever have that said to him again. And we built a brand new military with new planes and new rockets, right? Hypersonic. That's 7 times faster than our very fast one. Fast, you can't see it. Can't do anything with it. If it's aimed in the wrong direction, you got problems, I'll tell you. And submarines, all of the things we're doing, we've never had anything like it. We are the enemy of the world. Russia